What's up guys, ThorinCW here. We're on Saber Simulator today for the latest update, version 2.089. Before I get into the video, I just want to say, if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. Please turn on the post notification bell with all notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my future videos, live streams and pet giveaways in various games including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below, as I do try to respond to all comments that are left. Okay guys, so before we get into the update, I'm just going to show you what's been released on the website so we know what we're looking at in game today. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as you can see here, it does say latest update, update 117, version 2.089. In this update we have a new egg and new island, which will be island 117. We've had the event currency being converted into crowns, so whatever event currency you had remaining has been converted back into crowns, which should help a couple of people, especially if you are a new beginner. You will have actually added that change to help get some pets from the eggs. Fingers crossed anyway guys. Okay, so we've got new Saber in the shop after about 6 or 8 weeks of not having no Sabers. We've actually got a new Saber, which is the Ruined Saber. So we will actually check that out, see what the prices are and what you get per swing. Still got the 10,000 times crowns and the 1,000 times sell in the game as the current boost. And as usual guys, just new features coming soon. And hopefully we will see that big update that's been going around for the last few weeks, hopefully very soon. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see if we can get that really fast. Okay guys, so now we know what we're looking at in game today, we will jump straight back into game and check this update out, check out the egg, what the cost is and what pets are in the egg. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back in the game. Now it did say that we've got new Sabers. Now, as I said, we haven't had any Sabers for about 6 or 8 weeks, if I remember correctly. So let's have a look at these Sabers. So the last Saber we did have was the Thornblade Lance, which is this one here, which did cost 27.469 KU coins and gave us 76.6550 per swing. Our first new Saber, guys, is the Ruined Blade, and it's the white Ruined Blade. It does give you 80.4880 per swing, and it does cost 29.941 KU. Now, thankfully, being we haven't had many Sabers over the last few weeks, I've had time to get my coins up by collecting the daily reward. So I should hopefully have enough to actually get all these and hopefully not make much of a dent here until I do actually class up. So let's, first of all, I want to see what I'm doing with this Saber. So that's 6.024 KH. Now I'm going to try and buy all these. Well, actually I will buy all these because of the coins. So let's buy all them. Okay, so I did actually go down from 251,800 I think to 250,300. So quite a big drop, especially if you haven't been collecting coins over the last few weeks. So these do actually cost quite a lot, to be honest. As you can see, they're going up and up in price. And when we get to the max is 153.948 KU. Now at the moment, as you can see, we are stuck on KU. It doesn't go beyond KU. As you can see, there's 250,000 there, so it should have actually changed into the next letter, but I don't think it's being changed at the moment. Maybe that will get changed when the big update that has been announced comes around. Fingers crossed anyway. So as you can see guys, the max blade is the Heaven Ruined Blade. It does give us 203.3880 per swing, and as I said, it does cost 153.948 KU coins. Now double check what I was doing with this. 6.024, so just say 6, and with this one I now go up to 15.9, so just under 10 KH increase, because I was doing 6.4 I think, so not a bad increase, to be honest. That should help me get a lot more strength. As you can see, my strength, I haven't been selling my strength for quite some time. Main reason being is because when I do sell it, I don't get much coins, so I'm just saving my strength at this current time and just collecting coins from the daily reward. And as you can see, my coins are quite high, and that is just from getting the daily reward, guys. The more coins and crowns you have in your bag, when you get your daily reward, you get 10% increase on what's in your current total. So the more you have in these two here, you get 10% every time you collect on what you currently have. So it's always best to have a lot more in those bags when you're collecting your daily reward, because you will also always get a 10% on the current. If you are struggling on crowns, there is a video I've done on showing how to get your crowns up. And as usual, guys, when you collect your daily reward, you want to keep as many crowns as possible. So if you have got low crowns, you want to try and build it up so much before you start hatching the eggs. And then when you do start seeing a little bit of increase from the daily reward, when you do start hatching the eggs, try to keep as much as possible. Don't drop below what you started with. Always keep more in your bag, so when you do collect that daily reward every 12 hours or whenever you can collect it, you will get the 10% increase on that current amount at that present time. It will help significantly. It will get your crowns up a lot faster, especially if you want to try and hatch the top egg. It's always best to keep as much possible just to get that additional bonus. So if you are having trouble hatching and you want to get your crowns up, I would recommend not hatching the egg at the moment. Just spend time getting crowns from killing the boss, getting daily rewards. Keep going until you do see a increase. And as I said, if you do start hatching the egg, try and keep as much crowns as possible. Don't use all the boosts that you've got from the 10%. You want to keep as much as possible, just to give you that additional boost every 12 hours or every 24, whichever you can collect. And you can see all I do now is collect daily reward, and my crowns are quite high. I think ST is about 5 or 6 after the current egg price, which I think is N or D now. So I will actually see what it was. I know the last island was N. I'm not sure what the next island is going to be, being that we have had the event being going on. So the egg price will have increased significantly, because the eggs that we do get on the events, they basically bump the price up on the next island egg. So I will actually go and have a look at that in a minute. I just want to go and see if there's anything in here, i.e. any new auras. No, so Blue Valentine's is still the max aura, and the Pet Ascendant is still the max aura there. Okay, so we've got the new Sabers in the shop. There's no new DNAs it didn't mention. Nope. And the class, I believe, Techno skill still the max, yeah, which I still got to buy. So I might actually end up buying that very, very soon. But I will lose all my coins. Okay, guys, so I am actually going to make my way up to the last island that was out, which was 116 before the Valentine's event. So the egg cost on here was 473.N. Now I am going to make my way up to the new island and then see what the egg cost is up there. So I'm going to basically speed this part of the video up, guys, while I'm actually jumping up to the island. So when I get to island 117, I will slow it back down. So I'll be right back once I get to island 117, guys. Okay, guys, so I've made it to island 117. I should get my badge awarded to me shortly. I hope so. Let me just make sure it's unlocked it. It's unlocked it. I haven't actually seen the badge pop up yet, but fingers crossed we do get the badge. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, the egg cost on this island is 1.6 lowercase d. We've still got our standard pets in here, which is ranging from our 1-star to our triple moon. Now, hopefully, what I've been saying over the last few updates, I do hope that they actually change this 4-star pet to the 5-star, and then we have the single, the double, the triple, and then we can have a quadruple pet here. Maybe that is something that they are looking at doing in the big update that has been going around from what a lot of people have been talking about, and what was announced on the Pet Factory and the live event when it actually got cancelled. So fingers crossed they do change this around a little bit, and then a lot more people can say they've got some single moon pits, being that this will be a lot easier to hatch, and then hopefully tweak the stats to give us a better increase on the pets. Okay guys, so I'm going to start hatching the egg. So I'm just going to turn all these back on so we get them in my inventory. So I'm going to start hatching the egg now guys, and once I do start getting the pets, I am going to turn them off just so I don't fill my inventory bag up too quick. So I've got the 1 star and the single moon straight away, so that was pretty fast getting the single moon. And where's the single moon? Okay, yeah, so single moon is in there. So I'll just turn off the 1 star and then carry on hatching. Okay, so I've got the 3 star, 1 4 star, the 2 and the other 4 star. Okay, so that was pretty quick. Are they all normal? That's the question. Okay, so yes, and yes, that looks like it. Okay, fantastic. They're all standard pets. That's a good start. So 2, 3 and 4. We just need the 5, the double and the triple. So let's carry on hatching, see what we can get. Okay, so a lot of green pets. Oh, there we go. So we got the 5 star pet, and I believe that was a standard pet. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's turn that off and then just carry on hatching with the remaining 3 pets enabled so we can hatch them, which is the single, the double and the triple. So we've actually got a couple of singles at the moment. Let's hope we get a double and triple fairly quickly. And once again, I did actually see a pet with some sort of a hint name, which we've been having over the last few updates, as I've been mentioning in all my videos, which is the 3 star pet, and that is usually linked to the pet factory. So we will actually have a look what the name of that pet is in a minute. So just waiting for the double and the triple moon pet to make an appearance. Oh, okay, so I've got a shiny single moon pet that just hatched there, and hopefully we will see the double and the triple come along. So as usual guys, if it does start taking a little bit of time to hatch these pets, I will actually speed the video up while I'm hatching, and then I will slow it back down once I do have all the pets. So there we go, we've got the double moon pet that just popped up there. So we are just waiting for the triple moon pet. Hopefully I can get that fairly quickly without having to speed the video up, but I will give it about another minute or so before I will look at speeding the video up, just to keep it a reasonable watch time for you guys. But I am hoping that I do actually get that before I have to do it, and then we can obviously go through all the pets, what the names are, what the stats are, equip the single, the double and the triple, just see what they look like this week, and hopefully get everything done once this triple moon pet does actually make an appearance. Okay, so we've got 2 single moon pets there. Okay, another single moon pet. It's the triple moon pet that I want now. Okay, so I am going to look at speeding the video up in a second guys, being that it is taking a little bit of time to hatch. Fingers crossed when I do start speeding the video up it doesn't take about a minute or two like it has the last couple of weeks, but hopefully I do get it fairly quickly. And there was another single moon pet, a shiny single moon pet. Okay, so we're getting a couple of single moon pets popping up left, right and centre. So I might be able to see some shinies and possibly some rainbow single moon pets, see what the stats are. Oh, okay, so 2 more singles. Okay, so what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to look at speeding the video up while I'm hatching for this triple moon pet, just obviously to keep the watch time at a reasonable rate for you guys, and then I will look at slowing the video down once I do have the single moon, so the double Treadmill Pit. I'm getting my words mixed up here. Okay, so I am going to look at speeding the video up now. So let's just move away from there. So once I do get the Treadmill Pit, guys, I will slow it back down. We'll actually go through all the pits, what the names are, what the stats are. We'll have a look what the code is on the 3-star pit as well. Hopefully it will give us a little indication of when the Pit Factory event might be happening. But until I get the Treadmill Pit, we'll go through that after. So I'll be right back once I've sped the video up and got the Treadmill Pit, guys. Okay guys, so I've slowed the video down. As you can see, I've managed to hatch all the pits, including the Treadmill Pit. Eventually it did take me just over 20 minutes. So it's a good job I did actually speed the video up. Otherwise it would have been quite a long time watching me hatch for that pit. Okay guys, so being I've hatched all the pits now, we will actually go through all the individual pits, what the names are, what the stats are, and obviously equip the single, the double and the Treadmill Pit to see what they look like this week. So to start with guys, we do have the 1-star moon, 1-star pit, which is one here, which is the Wizard of Hacks. This pit will give you 34,650 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,705. Following that, we do have our 2-star pit, which is the Hacker Tiger. This pit will give you 40,713.75 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,755. Following that, we do have our 3-star pit, which is this one here. And this is the path to the code is possible, error 106. And this pit will give you 47,838.66 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,805. Following that, we do have our first 4-star pit, which is this one here, which is the Hooded Hacker. And this pit will give you 56,210.42 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,855. Second 4-star pit, which is this one here, which is the Master Hacker. And this pit will give you 66,047.24 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,905. Following that, we have pit number 6, which is our 5-star pit. And this is called TV, and this pit will give you 77,605.5 strength and coin boost and crown boost 1,955. Finally, onto our moon pits of the egg, which is our single moon pit, and this is the cracked code, and the cracked code is 91,186.48 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 17,600. Following that, we have our double moon pit of the egg, which is this one here, and this is the Hacker Timothy. And Hacker Timothy will give you 94,000 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 34,750. And finally, guys, we do have our Treadmill Pit of the egg, which took a little bit of time to hatch, but this one is called Hacks, and this pit will give you 97,000 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 39,250. So not a bad increase for that pit. Now we are getting close to our first Treadmill Pit being over 100,000. So in the next 2 weeks we should have our first pet, which is 101,000, being that this does increase by 2,500 every week. So potentially it will be around 102,000. So in the next couple of weeks we will have the first Treadmill Pit, which will be 102,000. so next week will be 99,500, and then the following week we will have our first Treadmill Pit over the 100,000 strength and coin boost starting. So if you do get up to Void Evolution, you will be looking at 306,000 starting stats, and then you can double that once it's at level 100 for a Void Treadmill Pit in 2 weeks time. So not a bad stat pit that we're going to be getting in a couple of weeks. Okay guys, so I am going to equip the single, the double and the Treadmill Pit just to show you what they look like this week. So let's just take one of these off. Excuse me. Okay, so if we equip a single one first. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the single moon pit, which is the cracked code. Now I do actually like this. It doesn't actually have standard wings. You've obviously got the wings of all these little parts connected, so I do actually like that. It makes it fairly unique to the actual game and the island. So personally I do like that pet. I'm going to try and get some of these pets up to Void Evolution to put into a Void giveaway. So I will carry on hatching this single moon pit. So if we unequip that and put the double moon pit on, which is the Hacker Timothy. The Hacker Timothy looks like this. Okay, once again the wings are obviously made out of little square blocks, and there's a lot of attention to detail in this pet for the wings. So they have actually spent quite a bit of time getting the actual wings correct with all these little square blocks. So you've got to hand it to the developers of the pets. They do a really good job, and they do spend quite a long time on some of these pets. So that is pretty unique. Okay, so let's unequip that and put the Treadmill Pit on. So let's have a look what Hacks is. Okay, so this is what the Hacks pet looks like. As you can see, the wings again are obviously little square blocks all merged into obviously one, and you've basically got the pet going through a hacked portal, and to be honest it looks a little bit like the Matrix portal. So it looks like he's actually coming from out of the Matrix and into the Saber Sim world. So I do actually like this pet. Hopefully if anyone gets this into Void Evolution, it does have some colouring like the pets that we had from the previous island, where it had a bit of colouring there, because it would be a shame to actually lose some of this effect once it does actually get to Void Evolution, especially how decent the actual pet does look. So hopefully if anyone does get this to Void Evolution or manages to hatch one, if you can let us know if it does keep any colour, or if it is just the standard black evolution of a Void, because personally this does need to keep some of its colour once it does get to Void Evolution, just to make it stand out, because you can see it does stand out fairly decent looking like this. And it would be a shame if it does actually just go all black once it gets to Void Evolution, because no one's going to see the effects of what it is. And as I said, it does look like the Matrix portal, and I do actually like that pet myself. So I'm going to try and get some more of these pets, see what they look like in golden, shiny, hopefully rainbow, and never know, I might come across someone who's got a Void who may lend it me just to show in a video. Or they may actually post it in my Discord channel, and then I can show you in a later video. So that's what the Treadmill Pit looks like, guys. I do actually like it myself. If you agree, please leave a comment in the section down below, let me know if you actually like it. But I would actually like a full team of these. But as I said, if it does go to a standard Void colour, you will lose a lot of the uniqueness to the pet. So I do hope it keeps some of the colour, especially with all the animation going up and down on the hacker portal. So I do like that. Okay, so let's just take that off and what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to combine all the pets now. Excuse me, just so we can see what I've actually got. So I have actually got a golden hat Timothy. So let's have a look at this. So the golden one doesn't look much different to the standard one as usual. Let's have a look at the shiny cracked code, which is the Treadmill Pit. So as you can see, the shiny one, it's a little bit more shinier. So not that bad. Obviously when it gets to rainbow, it will obviously change to the individual colours, so I think it will look a lot better in rainbow form. And I've only got 5 of them, unfortunately, so I can't actually make that into rainbow at the moment. So I will try and show you some of the different evolutions in future videos, guys. Just put this back on so I don't miss out on my strength per swing. So as you can see, on the top island, my strength does actually go up to 202.975 kh, so pretty decent increase from the last lot of sabers that we had. Hopefully get me some more strength, but as I said, I'm not going to be selling my strength until we get a decent multiplier, whether it be some sort of additional boost down here, or we get some more auras for our avatars or characters, because I said with the amount of coins I've got at the moment from collecting daily rewards, you don't really notice much, so it's better for me just to keep the strength. So if anyone does try and kill me out and about, at least I can actually contend with them and possibly get away without dying, or if they keep following, hopefully kill them, just so I don't actually lose my stuff. Okay guys, so that's obviously this new update and the 9 new pets from Island 117. Obviously does cost quite a bit of crowns, 1.6 lowercase d, but as I said, if you are low on crowns, there is a video I've done that shows you how to increase your crowns and how to use the daily reward the correct way. The link is in the description down below, so if you do want to watch that, just click on that. It gives you a little bit more detail into that. I will probably try and look at updating that at some point around the near future. Okay guys, so don't forget, in this update we've got the new sabers, which is the ruined blade. They do cost quite a lot of coins, but if you've been collecting your daily reward over the last few weeks when we haven't had any sabers, hopefully you should have enough to upgrade and get max sabers. We've not had no new auras or any DNAs or any new classes. Techno is the max class still at the moment, so I will buy that at some point and obviously drop back down to 0 on my coins. I was planning on getting higher on the leaderboard, but I haven't been collecting my daily reward for a few days, so I'm actually dropping back down now. So I may decide to buy Techno, just bite the bullet and go for it, and then basically get my coins back up after having Techno class. But if I do actually upgrade to Techno class, I will show you the difference between the Goblin class to the Techno class for the strength per swing on the island, as well as the sabers as well. Okay guys, so before I do end the video, I just want to say once again, if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. Please turn the post notification bell with all notifications turned on, so you don't miss out on my future videos, live streams and pet giveaways in various games, including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below, as I do try to respond to all comments that are left. And if you enjoyed the video today guys and found it helpful knowing what pets are in the egg and what the stats are and what the pets names are and what they look like, please smash that thumbs up button. See if we can get about 350 likes or more on this video today. I will look into the pets a lot more for the 3-star pet for this one, the path to the code possible error 106. See if there's any meaning to that within the game or anything to do with Pet Factory, being that we've actually got this one here saying cracked code as well, so usually there is something within the pet names that give you hints. So if I do find anything out, I will let you know in future videos guys. But for now guys, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe guys, and peace out.